Bismillah walhamdulillah wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Continuing volume 2 of Riyad Saleheen, book number 17, the book of the prohibited actions. Chapter 254, the prohibition of backbiting and the commandment of guarding one tongue. Narrated Sufyan bin Abdullah radiyallahu anhu that I asked, O Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, tell me of something to which I may remain steadfast. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, say, my Lord is Allah, and then remain steadfast. Then I said, O Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what do you fear most about me? He took hold of his own tongue and said this, Tirmidhi. Faith in Allah and all His attributes is the basis of all virtuous deeds. No act or deed is acceptable by Allah without this faith. And then remain steadfast means to comply with what Allah has ordained and to keep away from what He has forbidden so that one can win over His pleasure. Every Muslim is required to guard his speech strictly because even the slightest carelessness on this account can cause Allah's displeasure. Narrated Ibn Umar radiyallahu anhuma that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, do not indulge in excessive talk except when remembering Allah. Excessive talking without the remembrance of Allah hardens the heart, and those who are the farthest from Allah are those whose hearts are hard. Tirmidhi. The hardening of the heart is a condition where one neither learns any lesson from Allah's sign, nor does one accept anyone's good advice and religious preaching. If one indulges in idle talk rather than the remembrance of Allah, his heart becomes hardened, which is a sign of being far from Allah's mercy. One should therefore occupy himself with the remembrance of Allah. Narrated Abu Huraira radiyallahu. No?
Did anything about being weak?
No.
Okay, this hadith been classified by Sheikh Al-Albani to be weak. Continue.
Narrated Abu Huraira radiyallahu anhu that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, he whom Allah saved from the evil of that which is between his jaws and the evil of that which is between his legs will enter paradise. Tirmidhi. Narrated Uqba bin Amir radiyallahu anhu that I asked Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, how can salvation be achieved? He sallallahu alaihi wasallam replied, control your tongue, keep to your house, and weep over your sins. Tirmidhi. It is better for one to spend his surplus time at home in the remembrance of Allah, the recitation of the Quran, and the performance of acts of obedience. If one feels unable to benefit others, or if one fears that he as well as his religion will not be safe if one mixes with others, Allah greatly likes it that one repents of his sins and weeps over them. Narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri radiyallahu anhu that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, when the son of Adam gets up in the morning, all the limbs humble themselves before the tongue and says, fear Allah for our sake because we are with you, i.e. we will be rewarded or punished as a result of what you do. If you are straight, we will be straight. And if you are crooked, we will become crooked. Tirmidhi. This hadith shows the importance of guarding one's tongue against that which is prohibited. Even the slightest carelessness on the part of the tongue can make all the organs suffer for it. Crookedness of the tongue means the careless use of the tongue, which lands the whole body in trouble. And keeping the tongue straight means keeping oneself safe from all kinds of troubles and ordeals. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.